Welcome to Provo, Utah on this beautiful Friday afternoon. We got a great matchup for us tonight. The Orem Tigers matched up against Maple Mountain and the Golden Eagles.
Hey everybody, let's bring them on out, your Orem Tigers!
We thank you for joining us. My name is Caleb Dyer along with Scott Bishop. We're going to be calling the game tonight. Like I said, a great matchup between Orem and Maple Mountain, two top 15 teams in the state as of right now. Powerful, explosive offenses on both sides of the ball. I'm mainly excited to watch both of these quarterbacks go at it, and especially this Maple Mountain defense is undefeated and has outscored their opponents 90-40 in these last couple of games.
Orem here is representing the 5A, while Maple Mountain is representing 6A. A good old 6A, 5A matchup. We should have a good game here today, folks.
Maple Mountain won the coin toss and elected to defer to the second half. So they will kick off to the Orem Tigers, where we have
Golden Eagles, number 38, Fernando Banuelos.
Feletti Yongi and Beckham Curtis back to receive the kick for the Orem Tigers.
Curtis Beckham Curtis.
And we are set to go. Friday Night Lights are underway as Beckham Curtis lets it go into the back of the end zone. And Tayden Kavana will lead his offense onto the field, who leads his region, this region, in passing yards a game at a staggering 214. Excited to watch him tonight.
Yeah, like you said, Caleb, the main emphasis of today's game is going to be the defenses. Both of these offenses are star-studded and have a lot of firepower, so these defenses need to go and get stops down the line if they want to win these games.
And the name we got to watch out for is on the outside, Kwahe Akana, a receiver who has 17 total offers. We will be calling his name a lot tonight. I'm excited to watch him and this quarterback go at it. Kavana will take the snap, gives it to Yongi. No, he's going to keep that. Gets a couple of yards on a first down, up to the 24-yard line.
Tayden Kavana with the carry, picking up 4 yards.
And Kavana will run the ball. He is a dual-threat quarterback. He's a big body, 6'4", 200 pounds. He's hard to bring down for those defenses, so we should see him hurt this defense on his legs as well as with his feet and his arm. Kavana looking left. Throws it. He's got Bekoy. Incomplete. Great defense by Parker Murray on that safety position. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Orem Tigers here early in the game.
Even though it is early on in the game, a big stop right here would be big to show that Maple Mountain's defense is here and they will impact this game heavily.
3rd down, 6 yards to go for the first down.
Yeah, this defense is definitely stout. A stout defense we can watch here tonight. Tayden Kavana takes a snap. He's flushed out right. There is a flag going to be called for holding that offensive line. This will most likely be coming back.
Gava on a keeper, picking up enough yards for the first down, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
An Orem team that doesn't usually get flagged a lot.
10 yards from the previous spot. Repeat, 3rd down.
On the offensive side. So The hold goes against Wes Hall, number 55. He's a junior, 6'2". And like I was saying, they usually don't get flagged for those holding calls. All last game against Skyview, they didn't have any penalties. It forced them to move back. And now we've got a 3rd and 15 for this Orem Tigers offense early. Skavana takes the snap. Good protection, and he's going to slip out. Fires it to the middle, and that is incomplete to his star receiver, Kwahe Akana.
That's a statement play right there for Maple Mountain. Got the stop they needed, and now they will be on offense after this punt.
Yeah, great start for this Maple Mountain defense. And we talked about how dangerous they are on the defensive side of the ball. And definitely coming in to Orem, having to play the Tigers, who are 5-1 on the season, it's not going to be easy, and they need those stops. As this punt will trickle down near midfield, as Mason Jensen will lead his Maple Mountain offense onto the field for the first time tonight.
Even though it is early in the game, getting the ball back with only a minute down on the clock, that's a big defensive play right there, and that'll set up 1st and 10 down at the Orem 45-yard line.
So here comes Mason Jensen, his offense, with a powerful running back at Eli Muaga. We should see a heavy dose of him tonight. He ran the ball for over 100 yards last game. Jensen will send Stoneberger in motion. Flips it out left, and that is Derek Morehouse. A healthy gain of 6 on 1st down for this Maple Mountain offense.
Those little plays right there is gonna be what this drive needs. Just little plays of 6 yards to get them maybe those 3rd and shorts, and they just got a solid gain, so they'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Great field positioning for Maple Mountain as he gives it to Mwaga. And he plunges forward, and he's got the 1st down. 2 plays, already a 1st down for this Maple Mountain offense. Meanwhile, Orem went backwards on their drive. Good start for Maple Mountain.
1st and 10 from the 33.
This Orem defense is coming off of a not so great of a performance against Skyview, allowing 60 points, which was the most Skyview has scored all season. So definitely we will see a depleted Orem defense, but they will be coming back with fire, trying to make a statement tonight. Jensen back to drop. He's running up the middle with his legs, got the 1st down and out of bounds near the 20-yard line.
Mason Jensen, the ball carrier, picking up a...
So far in these 2 possessions, both quarterbacks have shown that they are willing to throw the ball and run the ball. I would be looking for some QB takes in this game, and even in the only 6 plays, around 3 of them have been QB takes so far.
Yeah, definitely. Orem defense obviously going to try and send some pressure against Mason Jensen, try and rattle him early, but he doesn't seem rattled. Riker Mickelson on the blitz, and he gets taken down in the backfield. Max Stonebreaker for a 5-yard loss, which will bring up a 2nd and 15 for this Maple Mountain offense, who's been already converted on a 1st down.
Yeah, like you said, for Orem's defense, look for Riker Mickelson, number 4. He's been great so far this year, around 40 total tackles so far. He's a senior. Don't be surprised if you see him in a lot of defensive plays.
Yeah, he's someone they like to mix in with his defense. They'll play him at Mike, they'll play him at Will, and they will send him on blitzes for sure, as Mason Jensen with a 2nd and 15. Loads of time. He launches it downfield to Morehouse. He brings it in at the 1-yard line. Jensen to Morehouse on the 30-yard connection.
Let's look at that replay right there. Just a great open field catch. Sees him downfield, gets tackled around the 1-yard line, Great play from both the quarterback and the receiver to find the receiver, and a great route by the receiver to get open.
And they give it to Mwaga, and he's in for a touchdown with 8:56 to go in the first half. Mwaga gets in for his 8th touchdown, rushing touchdown of his season.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Caleb, Orem's defense did not look great last game against Skyview, and already only 4 minutes into this game, they've already let up a touchdown. They've got to do better on their second defensive possession.
Yeah, something we didn't expect to see coming in this one. As the field goal is up, BAT is up and good. Maple Mountain leads 7-0 early in the first quarter. 8:56 left to go. And we will be right back after this.
Kicking off for the Eagles.
Welcome back to Orem High School, Maple Mountain. A 5-play, 40-yard drive that ended in a Mwaga rushing touchdown for 1 yard after the Derek Morehouse play that got him 30 yards and on the 1 yard line for Mwaga to finish. As the kick is off, and Beckham Curtis lets it go in the back of the end zone. As we will see Caden Kava back onto the field, leading his offense, trying to get their first down of the game.
Yeah, last possession, they went on a quick 3-and-out, got a flag on their 3rd and 6 first down, ended up getting back to a 3rd and 16, did not convert, had to punt. But their one good play was a QB take. Don't be surprised if he keeps on taking it himself and they try and get more first downs with him on his legs.
Yeah, Kava already has 28 carries on the year, just 180 yards with his legs. 15th in the country through the passing game, so he should get going early as he hands it off to Yunga and gets sniffed out. Only a 1 yard gain on the play.
On the carry, picking up 1 yard.
This Maple Mountain defense definitely keyed on Iongi, trying to stop him in the run games. He had over 150 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against Skyview. So they need to stop him in any way that they can. Taden Kava sends Beckham Curtis in motion, and he flips it to him. And that is sniffed out and stopped by number 6, Karsten Fegan. And this defense is looking more than stout already.
Yeah, just a great open field tackle right there. Looks like it was a little bit of
another 3rd and long for Kavana. We'll see what he can do. Nice pocket, fires it across the middle to Yunga, and he's got a first down. The first down of the game for the Orem Tigers.
Let's look at that replay real quick. A big 3rd down right there, 3rd and 9. Iongi gets into open space, and the quarterback hits him right over the middle, and they're down around the 38-yard line. Great pass, and just a great play, and that'll bring up a new set of downs.
Yeah, delivered a strike towards the middle as Kavana. We see the strength in his arm as they're set up with a 1st and 10 near the 40-yard line. Beckham Curtis in motion again. We will see that a lot today as Yonga gets the call. He gets 3 yards on the play.
Yonga on the carry.
Yeah, usually with this Orem offense, we saw it a lot last week. They motion Beckham Curtis. They use a lot of pre-snap motion, a lot of eye candy to try and confuse this defense. But so far, Maple Mountain's been doing a great job.
Yeah, they've been great not falling for those motions, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Kana flank to the left, and he'll give it to Yangi, who's stuffed again. Another third down coming up for the Orem Tigers.
Like we've said multiple times so far, this Maple Mountain defense has looked great. Besides that one first down play, they've really had nothing going past them. They've been great, and here comes another third down for the Orem offense.
Third down, Maple Mountain already up 7-0. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kavana takes the snap, and they're going to bring the pressure, and he goes down. Number 72, Daniel Bishop on the sack. Huge play as they sent 7 guys total to Kavana on a third and medium. And Kavana just goes down. He had no wide receivers open downfield.
Punting it for the second time already today. It's not a good sign for the Orem offense.
Flag on the play as Akana sends it deep. And Derek Morehouse will let it roll. No, he won't. He picks it up. He's loose. And he's going to get dragged down near the 35-yard line.
Derek Morehouse returning the kick out to the 35-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. But first, there's a penalty flag on the play.
Got to be a flag on the defense, maybe for encroachment. Let the play go. Or maybe a illegal shift, false start. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense. Or an illegal shift. Usually they don't let the play go, but they did just barely.
Illegal formation, kicking team, 5 in the backfield. 5 yards will be added to the end of the kick. First down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh, there you go.
Attention, please. The Orem City Police Department is here writing tickets to
The
cars that are parked
Golden
illegally.
Eagles already with 2 starting on their second drive. They've been getting great field position to start.
So that you don't get a ticket.
Yes, and that is because the Maple Mountain defense, they've been sending pressure a lot. Like on that 3rd down and 6, they sent 7 people, and they got the sack they needed.
Jensen gives it to Mwaga. 5-yard gain. Mwaga's a back that already is over 100 carries on the season, so they like to use him a lot in the run game, and I don't blame him. He is a great back, as he's got 538 yards to go with those 100 carries this year.
Yeah, he's been very efficient, a little less than 90 yards per game so far. Don't be surprised if they rely on him a lot this game.
Jensen with trips right. And 1 out left. Seems to be looking over the sideline for an audible. Jensen takes it back. He's flushed out left. Looking deep. And he throws it in the dirt. It seemed like he was going to go deep and then threw it just past the first down line.
26, Ethan Antonino.
Just trying to throw it away as he is now talking with his coach.
3rd down, 5 yards to go for the first down.
This would be a pretty big stop for the Orem defense. They need to gain some momentum in this game because as of right now, Maple Mountain has all of it. They've gotten the stops they've needed, and they capitalize on their first possession. Orem needs to get a stop right here.
First 3rd down for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Jensen flips it out right. He's got Stonebreaker, nowhere to go. Swallowed up by the senior linebacker, Rico Mickelson.
It's complete to number 18, Max Stonebreaker.
That's already his 2nd tackle of the game.
Number 2,
And Mickelson averaging over 10 yards. 10 tackles a game. And the Golden Eagles will punt the ball. 45-yard line is Ianga is back to receive for the Tigers. Sends it away. Short kick. And the Tigers will take over at the 24-yard line. 7-0, 3:38 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
In style, in a great fitting suit from Mr. Mac. We feature quality, designer brands like Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, and Talia. With styles to suit every man and every occasion. We ensure a perfect fit. Offering fast, free alterations by expert tailors at all 9 Mr. Mac stores. Arrive in style with Mr. Mac. Serve.
And he will get just about 3 yards on the play.
Letting Young the carry.
And the Orem Tigers, we talked about it, coming off a heartbreaking loss against Skyview.
Second down.
They were unable to make that game-winning field goal at the end of the game. Their offense was clicking the entire game. It was just the defense. So we shouldn't see any trouble of this offense moving the ball here today.
Yeah, if you get 60 points scored on you and still make it a competitive game, your offense did well.
Kavana fires it to Akana, and that's deflected by Mwaga. Mwaga, a player that will play both sides of the ball. Very effective safety as well as a running back.
Third down, 6 yards to go for the first down.
Already another third down for the Orem Tigers. They've got to get something clicking, whether it's the run or the pass. They've got to get it clicking so that they don't go down early.
Yeah, they've had more third downs than first downs already this game. Kavana back to drop. He's got time. Launches it downfield. Yanga off of his chest. It's incomplete. Still on the ground in despair that he dropped the pass. Would have been a 60-yard pass. Probably a touchdown, if that.
That was a great read right there from the quarterback. Saw the open man downfield, but just off his chest, and that'll bring up another fourth down, their third punt of the day, and it's only the first quarter.
Kwayakana, receiver for the Tigers, will punt it off. Former soccer player is Derek Morehouse. Will take the return near the 30-yard line. Shaking tacklers. Far side. He's got room, but there are flags. As Morehouse already lifted his head in despair as he is out at the 35-yard line, but this will be coming back. Morehouse reacted mid-play for the flags. He knew it was coming back.
Penalty flags on the return. 2 penalty flags at the 30-yard line.
Those flags right there will not give them the great field position they've had so far. They will have to drive down the field, which, I mean, in the first possession showed no sign of struggle getting down the field. We'll see if they can do it with some worse field position.
Blindside block. Return team, number 3. 15 yards added to the end of the kick. First down.
So Maple Mountain will take over near the 25-yard line, and like my partner said, Maple Mountain has had good field position already this game. Didn't have trouble moving the ball that first possession. Just 4 plays, 40-yard drive. The last possession they had to punt it away. As now they will get the ball at the 22-yard line. As Carson Jensen has his Eagles out, and he pitches it to Maga. He's got the edge, and another flag. And they're going to bring that back as well.
Ball carrier.
It's not going either team's way so far.
Yeah, unfortunately for Maple Mountain, their second holding call.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
So 1st and 20 for the Golden Eagles.
Penalty moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
This Orem defense allowed over 600 yards in that shootout versus Skyview. So doing a great job so far, despite the touchdown they gave up. Stonebreaker in motion, gives it to Mwaga. And he is wrapped up and downed at the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on 1st and 20.
Long at the ball carrier. Stop for a short gain. Second down.
Something that Skyview emphasized last week, they went a lot of up-tempo in their offense. They caught Orem's defense off guard, and it worked very well, obviously, as they were able to come away with the win. As Mason Jensen, he's got deuces right as Reichel Mickelson threatening to blitz. Flips it out left. There's Brooks Ross making a couple moves and gets it up to the 22-yard line.
That'll make it around a 3rd down and 5. That's a big play right there. They needed to get a good chunk of yardage on that 2nd and long, and now that brings up 3rd and manageable with a little less than a minute left to go in this quarter. If you're just joining us, Orem has not looked great so far. Maple Mountain's offense had a score on their first possession.
Crowd is getting loud. Jensen on 3rd and 5. They'll bring the pressure. He's flushed out towards the middle, and he's got the first down and more. Out of bounds near midfield. What a play by Mason Jensen.
Mason Jensen picking up the Maple Mountain first down.
There he is with his legs again. He's hurting a lot of teams so far this season with his legs. As he can hurt you both ways. And we've been able to see that today.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, that's just already the 2nd first down he's gotten on his legs. And he's had great passes downfield, including the around 30-yard catch downfield to bring him down to the 1-yard line, and they ended up scoring.
Mason Jensen will send Stoneberger in motion, and that's a fumble. Looked like Mwaga got on top of it, but no. It's Mickelson with the ball, and it's Orem Tigers' ball as they take over near midfield.
On the play by Eli Monga. The fumble recovered by the Tigers' number 4, Riker Mickelson. Tiger football on the turnover.
Let's look at that replay really quickly. Just a dog pile right there, and Riker Mickelson ends up getting the ball, getting the Orem offense back on the field. And that's a big stop right there with what is probably maybe the last play of this quarter. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Yeah, Carson Jensen flips it out to Mwaga, who had trouble with the snap. As Zakan on the other side will receive the pass, and he gets about 3 yards on first down, and will likely take us to the end of the first quarter.
Number 13, Coway Akana.
Maple Mountain able to score on their first drive of the game after Orem went 3 and out and punted it. Mwaga has the touchdown for Maple Mountain. As we will take a break, Maple Mountain leads 7-0, and we'll be back right after this.
Lindsay's advice for students is to relentlessly
Orem Tigers driving on the Golden Eagles down a touchdown as we get set for the second quarter.
Thank you for being a great example to all the Tigers.
Scavana
Graduated from Orem High.
will bring out his offense for the 4th drive of the game. Flips it to Iangi, trying to get the edge, and he is taken down by number 6, Carson Fagan, his 2nd tackle of the game.
Backfield make the big tackles and the big stops they needed, and that'll bring up just another 3rd down already. Orem's offense has not looked great with their track record being as good as it is. They need to step it up.
Yeah, this Maple Mountain defense obviously coming in, trying to make schemes so they can score on this defense. They go with the pitch again, and he looked to throw it. As that is Oliver Bills who got the carry. He is listed as a third-string quarterback, so looking to throw it on that play. But nowhere to go for Oliver Bills as another fourth down for this Tigers offense.
Yeah, we've said it multiple times, but I'll say it again. This Maple Mountain defense has looked great. They got pressure on that little flea flicker, and they had no options downfield. Great stop right there from Maple Mountain.
Akana sends it deep, and that one is down inside the 1. What a punt from Akana, who used to play soccer. Former soccer player, listed as the kicker and the punter for the Tigers. You will not see him come off the field tonight. He is on the field the entire game. With 17 total offers, those top ones from Arizona, Arizona State. He is a 3-star. And we can see why. Not coming off the field. He started playing football his freshman year. So Akana at safety as Carson Jensen brings his offense on the field with not so great field position. They will get a great 8-yard gain that gives them some room to work with on first down.
Gets them some better field position right there. They're not trapped at the 1-yard line. Looks like it'll be around 2nd and 1. Still down at their own 9-yard line. Still not great field position. But they got out of the danger zone, and they're looking to keep driving.
Jensen to Muaga. Nowhere to go. Dogpiled, and he'll lose a yard, bringing up 3rd and short. If you're just joining us, Orem Tigers in blue, Maple Mountain in white. Maple Mountain is up 7-0 and have been able to get going already on offense, despite not scoring on their last 3 drives. It was that first drive, the 4 plays where they scored and got on the board early. As Jensen calls for the snap and gives it to Muaga again, and he did not get it. Nowhere near the first down, and Maple Mountain will be forced to punt.
And look who is there in that backfield. Riker Mickelson. He's been everywhere so far. He got the fumble recovery that gave Orem some great field position, and he got the tackle right there, and that'll bring up 4th down with a little less than 9 minutes left to go in the half.
Senior captain for the Tigers, Riker Mickelson, his 4th tackle of the game. Late substitutions for the Tigers as they punted the back of their end zone. Great boot. And Beckham Curtis will let it roll towards the 35-yard line. Orem Tigers will get another chance to score as they are down 7-0. Kavana leads his offense back on the field for the 5th time today. Gives it to Ianga for a 3-yard gain. Ianga already his 6th carry of the game. Trying to get him going after over 100-yard game last week against Skyview.
Even though Maple Mountain got to score on their first possession, Orem's defense has really been able to get stops when it's come down to it.
They gifted them with a possession as Kavana will keep it. Nowhere to go. This defensive line showing up big for the Golden Eagles.
Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 will bring up.
2nd down and 5.
Will bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. And we've seen nothing but third downs for this Tigers offense. And Akana only with 1 catch, 5 yards. Akana averaging 123 yards a game and held to just 5 in the first quarter. As Kavana looks towards his way, fires it, and there is Wes. Oh, he dropped it. Number 3, Farron Hardy on the hit. As Kai Wesley is down, he gets right up.
Defending for the Golden Eagles, number 3, Farron Hardy.
They tried the hitch and go on that right side with both Akana and Wesley. And Kavana found a hole in the defense, but Wesley unable to reel it in. As Akana back to punt once again for the Tigers. And he sends it deep. Had a great punt last drive, as this one will settle near the 25-yard line. And Mason Jensen will bring his offense back onto the field. It's been back and forth all day and all night for both squads after the touchdown from Maple Mountain.
Yeah, besides that first offensive possession from Maple Mountain, the story so far has been defense, defense, defense. Both teams have been able to get stops. Both teams have been able to create turnovers. Both teams have gotten great opportunities to score, but neither have capitalized besides that first offensive possession from Maple Mountain.
As Jensen has deuces to his left, and he gives it to the back, who is stuffed down by Ceci Nelson. 11 total tackles on the year. He is a sophomore and a great defensive lineman for this Tigers defense.
Second down.
As he shows his skills right there. Jensen, 2nd and 11. Looks left and then looks right. He's got Morehouse, who is taken down. Forward progress will give him about 1 yard. But now we got a 3rd and 10 coming up for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, the story coming into this game was both these teams' offense, but both these teams' defense has really showed up when it mattered. And this brings up another 3rd down.
An Orem defense that struggled last game as he flips it out left to Stonebreaker, and he's not going to get the first down. Tracked down by guess who? Ianga. Ianga, another one of those players who you won't see come off the field tonight. So both Akana and Ianga will get a lot of playing time as Ianga only comes off for the punt returns. As Beckham Curtis, the backup running back, goes in for the punt returns for Ianga. Maple Mountain will be their 5th punt of the game. It's number 15, Sawyer Leifson. Oh, he touched it. Beckham Curtis touched it, but he got back onto it near the 20-yard line. Could have been a disaster for the Tigers.
This Orem defense has done basically everything you would want so far. Besides that opening for possession from Maple Mountain, they've looked great. They've gotten the 3 and outs that they've needed to create. They got the turnovers. This offense, though, which was their strong suit going into this game, has not looked great. They need to get something going if they don't want to go down 2 scores early in this game.
Need to get something going quickly and get Akana going as well, their star player, as he looks towards Akana and fires it, and that's short. And there's Wesley again. And Farron Hardy, another big hit that jars the ball loose from Kai Wesley. A 6'7" target for this Orem Tigers offense. You'll mainly see him play that tight end position. They like to go to him on those deep ends as well as those deep posts because of how tall he is.
Yeah, they've been going to him a lot so far, but the safeties for Maple Mountain have been great in jarring the ball loose.
Oliver Bills, the running back for the Tigers, is Kavana. Takes it out, and he throws a pick. There is number 6, Karsten Fagan takes it back for 6. Maple Mountain leads 13-0.
Let's look at that replay right there. A great defensive play right there. The quarterback rushes to his left, looking at the receiver downfield, and the defense ends up getting it. And they have only open field in front of them, and ends up getting a defensive score right there. And that'll make this a 13-0 ball game. Maple Mountain has looked great so far. Their defense and offense has been making an impact.
Yeah, tremendous showing from both sides of the ball for the Golden Eagles. As the PAT will not go. We have whistles on the field. That was Karsten Fagan's second pick of the season. A Maple Mountain defense who has a staggering 12 interceptions on the year. Leads the state in interceptions. So it's something we're going to see tonight, was those interceptions on that side of the ball.
Yeah, he's a big game player, and big game players make those big time plays. Ends up getting the pick 6 and ends up extending their lead. This is now a 2-possession game, not what Orem needed at all. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. That'll be a 14-0 ball game.
14-0 for Maple Mountain, whose defense has showed out today. Kavana, who has offers from BYU as well as UCF, and like I said, have a combined 12 interceptions on the year. Amazing play from this defense.
Buddy Youngie and Beckham Curtis keep to receive the kick for the Tigers.
This Maple Mountain defense has been able to create pressure, which has led to turnovers like what you just saw right there. The pressure on the quarterback right there, forcing him to scramble, creates the turnover and 6.
Fernando Baniello sends it deep, and there is Curtis trying to find a seam, and he is tracked down at the 25-yard line. As Kavana in this Orem Tigers offense will trot back onto the field, who've already had 7 drives today. 6 punts and 1 interception.
Knocked out of bounds for Kyron Jones at the
So not a start
27-yard line.
either.
That's where the Tigers begin.
Teams thought was going to happen, but here we are, 14-0 as the Golden Eagles lead. Skavana takes the snap, hands it to Ianga on the counter, gets a great gain, and he's got 15 yards for a first down near the 42-yard line.
Iangi picking up the Tiger first down.
It's a great play right there. Let's look at that replay really quickly. Just a quick little handoff as soon as the ball is snapped,
making the tackle.
and ends up getting in some space, getting past defenders. As you see right here, gets into some space, gets past defenders, and ends up going down around the 35-yard line.
The 35-yard line as Ianga takes the carry, juke moves, making his way towards the 50-yard line. Another first down for this Tigers offense as they're starting to roll.
Picking up another Tiger first down.
Let's look at that replay again right there. Iangi has been great this drive, been able to create plays, gotten 2 first downs so far. Just some juke moves right there, jukes past a few defenders, breaks a few tackles, and ends up getting the first down, and they are in enemy territory.
Skavana takes the snap, and why not give it to Ianga? There he goes again! Another first down. The Tigers starting to get going in the run game. Past 3 plays, they have been pulling their guards for the counters, and it's been going great. Obviously saw some vulnerability on that defense of the Golden Eagles, who a lot of teams haven't been able to find that. Kavana takes the snap, another counter to Ianga, and this time they were waiting for him.
Iangi stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2.
Riley Hansvik and Matthew Adams as well. Stout defensive line. Iskavana has deuces left with Beckham Curtis to his right. on a 2nd and long. He's flushed out towards the middle, breaks a couple tackles. Akana loses the ball. Pounced back onto it. The big man, senior Micah Sowafle, saves the day for the Tigers. A turnover right there would have been disastrous.
Yeah, like you said, he is not easy to bring down at all. Broke a tackle, got past the defenders, but will still bring up around 3rd and around 6 right there.
Big-bodied 6'4" quarterback. As they bring the pressure, it's a screen that gets sniffed out by number 8, Jag Ioni. And you start to think, here comes a 4th down. Most likely going to leave their offense out on the field. They got to get something going as we come up on 2 minutes left in the first half.
It'll be 4th down and 9 for the Tigers.
Looks like they are staying out on the field. This would be a big stop or a big conversion around 4th and 9 right here for the Orem Tigers.
4th and 9 for Akana. Takes the snap. They need it. Pressure is thrown, and it's Iyanga for a 1st down. Crucial 1st down for the Tigers as they keep the chains moving.
Let's look at that replay really quickly. That was a big 4th down play. A gutsy play call right there from the offensive coordinator to leave the offense out on the field. But Iyangi, we've been mentioning him all day, gets some space in the middle of the field and ends up getting a big 1st down right there for Orem.
Already more than 40 receiving yards for Iyanga, who usually gets it down on the ground as he throws it towards the middle. A slant pattern for Kwai Akana. And there he is. Finally starting to put his name out there today. Just his 2nd catch of the game for 15 yards.
Let's look at that replay again. A new set of downs, but they go for the passing play. Just a little slant route right there. Sees the receiver open, gets it to him. Great way to hold on to the ball, and that'll bring up 1st and goal.
The give is to Beckham Curtis, weaving his way through tacklers. And he gets across the 5-yard line. Beckham Curtis, who's needs to watch out for, is the touchdown threat, Akana. 10 touchdowns on the year. This is when Kavana usually goes to him. As he split out to the right and sends Iyanga in motion. He'll roll out right, trying to find Akana, and there he is! The slant is good! Fireworks here in Orem.
Great play right there from Akana, able to get open. Let's look at that replay really quickly. It was a 1st and goal right there. Looks to who else but Akana, the touchdown threat himself. Saw him open in the back of the end zone after running to his right. Sees him. A great job holding onto the ball. And this is now back to a 1-possession game.
Akana with the touchdown and Akana with the PAT. As the Tigers cut the lead to 7 with 27 seconds to go in the first half.
Tigers 7, the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles 14.
We'll take another look at this replay. What Orem Tigers will do in the red zone, they love to roll out with Kavana, and they did just that. And Kavana is very dangerous, like my partner said, on the run, and he was able to throw it on the run to his top target, Akana.
Orem's big-time players made big-time plays on right there on that drive. Iyanga got 3 straight 1st downs, was able to get open in space, and Akana got the slant route to make it 1st and goal, and ends up capitalizing with the touchdown to break it a 7-14 game.
Yeah, a lot of that pre-snap motion caught the Golden Eagles off guard, as well as the counters. They went with 3 counters in a row last drive, and were able to capitalize with a touchdown. Is Akana set to send it deep, and he squibs it down the middle. And there is Fegan, who had the pick earlier, trying to find a hole, but is taken down at the 25-yard line. So 22 seconds left in the first half for this Maple Mountain offense. They can be explosive. Not sure. Do we think they're going to take a knee, or we think they're going to take a shot down the field?
I think they're going to take a knee right here. They get ball at half. They don't want to take any risks. They've already turned the ball over once so far. But if they do go downfield, which it looks like they are actually going to be.
Yeah, they will take a knee. That should send us to the second half. In the end of the first half, as Maple Mountain leads 14-7. Maple Mountain able to capitalize on a turnover as Carson Fagan ran it back for 6. And then Carson Jensen was able to give it to Eli Muaga on the 1-yard gain that brought him into the end zone. Tigers score late in the first half, cutting the lead 14-7. As we will go into the half as the Tigers are down 14-7.
We have a crowd mic.
She made me on the sofa, she keeps knocking on my door to leave me alone. Just might get that G-Wagon out of me, please drag it out of me, please drag it out. Holy gang, petty gang, rich baby daddy gang. I'm with red like I'm at a Cincinnati game. Hood, tatted gang, but she tatted name. Real held me down before I had a name. Heard this money on my head, what is that to me? I put 100 bands on him, he put a rack on me. We from 2 different worlds, but it's a match to me.
Let's hear it for OHS cheer. What do you think about contestant number 1? Contestant number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6 and 7. do you think? Was it number 5 or number 6 and 7? Thanks to all those who participated in making tonight a great spirit out. The dance is singing was choreographed by Savannah Hatfield. Let's give it up for ODC.
Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive and wet yet. It's your primitive and wet yet. If you got a big one, let me search it and find out how hard I gotta work yet. It's your primitive and wet yet. It's your primitive and wet yet. If you a fly gal, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Chubby waist, thick legs in shape, rump shaking both ways, make you do a double take. Everybody here, get your best. Misdemeanor said, everybody. See Elliot, that's who I back it up, kiss it, I'm it. Super fly, he. Put your hands up high. 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 Party people, put your hands up high. Hands up high. The cannabis beat to go rat-tat-tat-tat. The cannabis beat to go rat-tat. This the cannabis beat to go rat-tat-tat. This the cannabis beat to go rat-tat-tat. This the cannabis beat to go rat-tat-tat.
Our first couple is Eliza Johnson and Sean Sanamura. John Sonamura is the son of Ai and Kenny Sonamura. He would have loved to have seen Michael Jackson in concert and loves his yoga class. His dream job is being a Lego master, but visiting Mickey's Mouse's clubhouse would be fun too. Let's give it up for Eliza and Sean. Our second contestant of Bernarda and Manuela Guerrera. He can light up a stage with his dancing and bright personality. He would love to see Beyonce in concert, and would love nothing more than to work in an ice cream shop. Give it up for Kaya and David. Our fourth couple is Sienna Chavez and Ryan Hall. Sienna is the daughter of Stacia and Juan Chavez. Her guilty pleasure is watching Instagram reels and making jewelry. Being a neurosurgeon is a dream job of hers, and she would love to travel to New Zealand. Ryan is the son of Katie and Jeff Hall. He dreams of being a pro skier and is very proud of landing a double backflip while skiing. His favorite quote is, "Fake it till you make it," and he loves being a part of the student council. Give it up for Sienna and Ryan. And our fifth couple is Gina Rex and Zach Graber. Gina is the daughter of Grace and Alan Rex. She is still embarrassed for getting a speeding ticket with her mom in the car. She would have loved to have seen Louis Armstrong in concert and has a dream of being a professional off-roader. Zach is the son of Mindy and Ben Graver. He believes the quote, "Be the catalyst for the change," is a motto to live by. He loves taking a class from his dad, and if he could have any job in the world, he'd play football in the NFL. Let's hear it for our 5 couple nominees. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our 2024 Homecoming King and Queen. Our 2024 Homecoming King is David Guerrero. And our 2024 Homecoming Queen, Sienna Chavez. Congratulations to this year's Homecoming King and Queen.
Where it began, I can't begin to know. But when I know it's growing strong, was in the spring, and spring became a summer. Really believed it was. Touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, your touch never seems so good. I've been blind.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see.
Last play of the game. Snap, Tanner. Back pedal. Sprint out to the right. He's got time. Loads up. Launches it. Goes for the end zone. The ball's in the air. It drops at the goal line. I think he caught it for a touchdown. He got it! He got it! He got it! Touchdown, Mick Matthews! The Cougars win it! The Cougars win it!
Hey. Don't ever let somebody tell you.
In style, in a great fitting suit from Mr. Mac. We feature quality, designer brands like Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, and Talia, with styles to suit every man and every occasion. We ensure a perfect fit, offering fast, free alterations by expert tailors at all 9 Mr. Mac stores. Arrive in style with Mr. Mac, serving Utah for over 50 years.
Welcome back to Orem, Utah on beautiful Friday afternoon as the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles lead the Tigers 14-7 after a pick 6 from Maple Mountain to make the score 14-0. Orem was able to drive down a couple first downs, and Akana found in the end zone for a touchdown to get the Orem Tigers on the board. The score is 14-7 for the Eagles going into the third quarter of this game. Other scores to note of going around to Region 7. Cedar Valley down to Timpview 27-0 at halftime. And Springville Red Devils lead the Wasatch Wasps 13-0 at halftime. Other notable scores: American Fork up on Lone Peak 14-0.
Yeah, the #1 team in the state versus one of the most lackluster AF teams we've seen in a while. This would be an amazing upset for AF, possibly taking down Lone Peak and maybe taking them down from the national rankings.
Yeah, that would be a big upset for American Fork. As we get set for the third quarter, Maple Mountain will receive with Derek Morehouse and Max Stonebreaker back to receive the kick. And there is Akana, who ended up having a great second quarter to make up for his one catch in the first quarter. He has 3 receptions, over 40 yards and a touchdown, but they're going to need to see a lot more from him because he's averaging around 130 yards a game, and he's nowhere near that if they're going to get going. Akana set to kick it deep, and this will go in the back of the end zone.
On this kick into the end zone for the touchback. Golden Eagles begin 1st and 10 from the 20.
And the Golden Eagles will begin their drive at the 20-yard line. So we will see Carson Jensen back onto the field, who played a phenomenal first half, throwing over 100 yards. Most of those targets going to Derek Morehouse, who we knew we were going to call his name a lot tonight, and he's been performing very well. Mason Jensen deuces both sides with Mwaga, who's had a quiet night, to his right. Drops back to pass, and he's flushed out left. Pump fake. And he will be tracked down near the 28-yard line. Healthy gain of 7 yards on first down for the first play of the second half.
8 yards on the run.
We definitely need to start seeing more pressure from the Tigers defense.
Second down, 2 yards to go for the first down.
In that first play, we saw just that. They just need to fill those gaps so we can't scramble up the middle. That's where he starts to hurt defenses. Carson Jensen sends Stonebreaker in motion. We'll give it to Morehouse. Third catch of the game, weaving his way. He's trekking backwards. He gets the edge, got the first down, and out at the 40-yard line. What a play from Morehouse. Speed kills.
Yeah, what a play right there. Quick wide receiver screen. Let's look at that replay really quickly. Hits him with the wide receiver screen. See that there was nowhere to go. Turns around. Goes to the other side of the field. Got some space. And ends up getting the first down and some more. Going down around the 41-yard line. Great play right there.
Yeah, we've seen him do that twice today. Once on the punt return. He ran about 30 yards that play just to gain about 10. As Jensen takes the snap, play action, rolling right, flips it right, and that is number 15, Sawyer Leifson. Only has 7 receptions on the year, that being his 7th.
Pass complete to number 15, Sawyer Leifson.
Leifson, a gain of 7 on the play. We'll bring up a second and short for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Executing very well this drive. Jensen will take the snap. Orem showing pressure, and they bring it. Not enough, as he will get the first down. Second first down of the drive for the Golden Eagles.
Then they get into Orem's territory right there. Since the first possession, their offense has not looked amazing. They've been able to get yards, but have just not been able to capitalize. And this drive has looked very promising so far. Only around 2 minutes so far into this half, and they've already driven down, and they're already in Orem territory.
The Golden Eagles only able to score on that first drive, and they've been held scoreless since then. Jensen rolls out. There is Morehouse wide open. It's a foot race, and he's in. Touchdown, Maple Mountain.
Maple Mountain touchdown.
What a play right there. Sees the receiver downfield, catches it. It was a foot race between him and the DB. Ends up breaking past him and ends up for the touchdown. Let's look at that replay right there. That was a 48-yard touchdown. Sees him downfield.
Yeah, unfortunately, unable to get a catch, but he caught it, bobbled it a little bit, and able to shake off a defender as he waltzes in to the end zone to give the Golden Eagles a 2-score lead. Francisco Banielos gets the point after to go.
Kick is good.
Maple Mountain scoring on the first drive in the first quarter and scoring on the first drive in the third quarter. They lead 21-7. 21-7. 9 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the second half, third quarter.
Beckham Curtis and Katie Yongi deep to receive the kick.
As Benuelos kicks it deep, and this will go in the end zone.
And the kick is in the end zone for the touchback.
And it will be a touchback, and the Tigers will take over at the 20-yard line to start their drive.
Yeah, Orem late in that first half showed promising plays, was able to get down the field with Iyonga's first down runs and deep passes to Akana, and they ended up going to him for the touchdown. They're looking to continue that streak of great plays and hopefully cut this down back to just a one-possession game.
Yeah, Iyonga that got a big dose of carries on that last drive was able to march down and score as flips it out to left, and that's Akana going down the sideline. Won't be enough for the first down, but will be enough for a first down. Akana coming up big for the Tigers once again. His 5th reception of the game. Over 50 yards now for the junior receiver. He can do about anything. We've mentioned his ability to play soccer. Obviously the kicker and the punter. Does not come off the field on Friday nights. Skavana will take the snap. Looking left, and there is Akana again. A first down and more for Akana near the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he was held to a pretty silent first quarter, but since then he's been electric. Let's look at that replay. Let's look at that replay right there. Akana on the play before was able to get the first down, got a new set of downs. They end up going right back to him for a little corner route, caught it towards the sideline, goes down around the 48-yard line, and that will be a 1st and 10.
The most targeted receiver with 41 reception as Iyonga gets the carry. Open field, and he is tackled for a gain of 8 yards on first down. Gets a first down on the play as well. The Tigers marching. This is the offense we expected to see all game. Just took a little bit longer for them to get going.
Yeah, let's look at that replay. Pressure in the backfield immediately. Doesn't matter for Iyonga. Gets past those defenders. Ends up getting the first down on a little counter run. Gets past defenders and ends up going down around the 40-yard line.
Iyonga is so quick with his feet as Kavana tried the wide receiver screen to the left. Intended receiver was Jackson Sanders.
Penalty flag on the play as well.
There is some laundry on the field. Yeah, Akana already getting involved early, as well as Iyonga.
Formation. Offense. 5 in the backfield. 5-yard penalty for the previous call. Repeat first down.
Second illegal formation call for the Orem Tigers tonight. Skavana trying to settle down his offense. And looks to Coach Hall for the next play.
It'll be 1st and 15.
Iyonga definitely started to get going during the end of the second quarter. They will use him about anywhere on the field, as he is the slot receiver towards the boundary. And Kavana takes the snap, looking that way. Sets, fires, caught. Near side of the 40-yard line.
Who else right there but Iyonga? A little out route. Ends up cutting this down from a long first down to a second down and manageable.
Yeah, second and manageable for the Tigers.
Second down.
Iyonga, only with a couple receptions on the year. He's got more than a couple tonight. As Kavana fires down the middle and finds his favorite target, Akana, for a first down.
Pass complete to Coway Akana. That's good for a Tiger first down.
Taden Kavana, when he is given time, he sits in the pocket. He's so poised. He can fire it anywhere on any part of the field. He's got a very strong arm, and we were able to see it on display there. Iskavana will take the snap. Maple Mountain bringing the pressure. He's going to go up and run and get a couple of yards. Just a 2-yard gain on first down.
Taking Gava on the keeper.
Yeah, like you said, Kaana, once he has time, he's great at reading the defense, seeing receivers downfield. When he's had the time, he's hardly made any mistakes and gotten great completions for first downs and even touchdowns.
Yeah, and we've seen this Golden Eagle defense bring a lot of pressure this year as they are undefeated, and we can see why with this stout defense. Akana takes a snap, fires it downfield. Ianga tipped up and picked off, and guess who? It is Carson Fagan again, his second pick of the game.
What a play right there. Second interception of the night already. He's been making big plays. Was able to halt the Orem offense after a great drive. Halts them downfield, gets the pick, and earlier was able to put points on the board with a pick six. He's really been a game changer in this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a great ball by Kavana. Tipped up by Iyangi. It was another ball that hit Iyanga's chest. Unfortunately, unable to bring those in today. 2 drop passes that would have been over 30 yards for Iyanga. This one resulting in an interception. Oh, it's a fumbled snap, and that's in the back of the end zone. And he stepped out. That's a safety for the Tigers. Fortunate for the Tigers as they come up with 2 points after the interception.
What a turn of events right there. Let's look at that replay right there. Just a high snap right there. High snap. Orem gets the defensive stop they needed to. Quarterback ends up trying to get out of the end zone, ends up stepping out, and that'll bring the score to 21-9. Maple Mountain is still up, but Orem with a big defensive stop right there, and they get the ball back.
Yeah, definitely miscommunication from Carson Jensen and Tate Sumsian, who is that center, senior center, captain for this offense. And unfortunately there, uncharacteristic turnover safety for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles, who haven't had a lot of turnovers so far this year.
Golden Eagles will have a free kick.
And in high school, fortunately, they get to kick it. They don't have to punt off those safeties. As Francisco Buenuela sends it deep, this one will definitely be returnable as Beckham Curtis takes it, trying to find a hole, and he will get to about the 38-yard line. As Kavana will lead his offense back onto the field, looking for something better than ending in a pick. Last drive. Kavana was looking for Feletti Iyangi on a 30-yard pass down the seam. Hit off Iyangi's chest, and Carson Fagan was able to pick it off. Fagan just 1 interception on the year, has 2 today. So that brings this staggering 11 interceptions they've had to 13. Kavana takes the snap outright, and there's Beckham Curtis for a first down. Excuse me, that's Zach Graver, who will come in at running back to relieve both Iyangi and Beck. Yeah, with Iyangi, you got to have those backup relievers who will take it off of Iyangi's chest, and he tries to find the edge. Gets about 5 yards. Make that 6 yards on first down.
Feletti Ianga picking up 8 yards on the carry.
And Beckham Curtis, who they use as a running back, they will flank him out left, right. They have him a slot receiver as well. They like to use him in any way they can, as he is split out left as a slot receiver right now. Kavana gets the snap, and it's the counter that goes to Yangi again. Trying to find the edge, weaving through the secondary. And he's in the red zone for the Tigers.
Let's look at that replay right there. Iongi, truly a star they have here in Orem. Another HB counter. They've been going to that a lot today. Ends up getting past defenders, breaking some tackles, ends up going down around the 23-yard line, and that'll bring up a new set of downs for the Orem Tigers.
Yeah, they didn't seem to get the run game going until late in the second quarter, and it's still going today. Maple Mountain brings the pressure, delivers a strike downfield. It's caught. Akana. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a play right there. One of the best deep targets in all of Utah. Akana was able to just go up and get it. Caught it around the 1-yard line. Ends up getting in for the touchdown. That's his second one of the night. And that brings up a 6-point game right here. Orem has a lot of the momentum. Down only 6.
Akana again for the PAT. The Tigers cut the lead 21-15. Akana stands one of the best receivers in Utah. And we'll be back after this. 5:49 to go in the third quarter. We welcome you back to Orem as the Tigers have cut the lead after being down 7-21 early in the third quarter. Forced the safety, and then Kavana delivered a strike towards Akana's way, and he's always able to capitalize with those deep shots down the field.
Yeah, whenever you see Akana one-on-one, I would throw it just like they did. And his kick will be a touchback.
Akana's kicking the end zone for the touchback. Golden Eagles begin 1st and 10.
Former star soccer player for the Tigers as well. Kicks it in the back of the end zone.
Your athletes covered all game, all season, all year long.
And Mason Jensen back onto the field. His last drive weren't able to run any plays as Tate Sumsian, unfortunately the center, snapped it over his head and ended up being a safety. Is Maple Mountain, fortunately, with better positioning, field positioning here on this drive at the 20-yard line. Jensen with trips left. Mickelson bringing the pressure but backs out, fires it right, and there's Brooks Ross. Dropped the ball, uncharacteristic. He's had a lot of receptions on the year. Usually don't see him drop those balls.
Brooks Ross. Mac Ellison kicking for the Tigers.
Tried the hitch route, trying to find the zone. This Orem defense. Orem usually running more of a mixed zone defense. Wasn't very successful last game, but it has been successful today. As Jensen, pump fake, fires downfield, it's picked off! Riker Mickelson, the senior captain for the Tigers, comes up big.
Like we've mentioned before, he's a big-time player, and the quarterback just severely underthrown right there. Let's look at that replay. Saw a man open downfield, just ends up underthrowing it right to Riker Mickelson and gets some yardage after the interception down around the 15-yard line. And Orem is starting to look alive now. They did not look great so at the beginning of the game, but this second half has been amazing for them. They've gotten the defensive stops they've needed. They've capitalized on those defensive stops, and now they have amazing field position.
Yeah, the momentum has totally shifted towards the Tigers. As Iyangi in motion. They're going to go counter to Beckham Curtis. And that one is tracked down by this Maple Mountain defense. Early in the third quarter, momentum totally towards Maple Mountain. And Orem with a safety, a touchdown, and then an interception. And now they're lurking. Kavana's forced out right, and he flips it to Beckham Curtis. Diving! He's in! Touchdown again for the Tigers!
What a play right there. Sees the running back open. Let's look at that replay right there. Kaana scrambles out to the right a little bit, sees the running back open, breaks some tackles, dives for the pylon, ends up getting in, and for the first time tonight, Orem has the lead. They're up 22-21, still with the extra point.
Beckham Curtis with his second touchdown of the year. What an exciting game here in Orem Provo tonight. The Tigers able to capitalize off the interception and now lead by 2, 23-21, as Akana gets set to send it deep for the Tigers. Max Stonebreaker and Derek Morehouse back to receive the kick. And like always, this kick back in the end zone for the Tigers.
Yeah, this Orem offense is really clicking, even if it's not Akana or Iyangi making the plays. Beckham Curtis right there with a touch. Yes, he broke the tackles, got in the end zone, and gives the Orem Tigers their first lead of the night.
And now Maple Mountain, a 6-0 team who now trails for the first time this season. Waga gets the call, stepped out. AJ Snow, the senior D-end on the tackle.
Yeah, the talking point before this game was the offenses and how Maple Mountain's defense has been great so far in the season. But Orem's defense has really looked great in the second half, causing a lot of turnovers, 3-and-outs, punts. They're looking to continue that.
Mason Jensen trying to get his Golden Eagles organized. He throws it downfield, and there's Morehouse. Unfortunately, out of the grasping hands of the senior wide receiver, Derek Morehouse.
Morehouse falls incomplete. Macalester defending for the Tigers.
Mason Jensen
Third down,
hasn't had a lot of time in the pocket, as we've seen him flushed out right, flushed out left, and he will run up the middle as well. That time stays poised and delivers a shot down the field, unfortunately out of the hands of Morehouse. 3rd and 9 at the 20-yard line. Jensen looking, firing sideline, it's tipped, incomplete. That's gonna force a 4th and long for the Golden Eagles.
Still 9 yards to go for the first.
This game and has basically all the momentum at this point.
Sends it deep is Sawyer Leifson. And Ianga takes it in, trying to get the edge, weaving through tacklers, stays on his feet and rushed out of bounds, giving the Tigers good field positioning. How about the momentum shift in this game?
Let's look at that replay right there off the punt. Iyangi, who else to make a big play? Iyangi comes down, catches it, jukes a few defenders out, gets to the outside, and ends up going down around the 40-yard line puts Orem's offense in great field position.
Bianchi's so great with his feet. Tremendous agility as he gets the call from the pitch for Kavana. And he will be rushed out of bounds. Good pursuit by the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles look depleted right now as they have turned the ball over. Unfortunately, gave up a safety and then punted on their last drive. Things aren't looking so great. They need something, a turnover, something to go right for them this drive. Keep them out of the end zone for sure. Jensen, another counter. Gives it to Iangi, trying to get the edge. We've seen his speed. And he gets a couple of yards to make it a third and manageable for the Tigers. They're going hard with this counter game. So far in the third quarter, it's been working very well for this offense. They usually pull the senior guard to make an opening for the counter plays. Kavana getting the offense organized. Third and short. Gives it to Curtis. Lunging forward. Looks like he will be short, the near side official.
Curtis on the carry.
Fourth down, they'll try to go up tempo. I assume a QB sneak here just to get a
just short of the first down.
Couple of yards. It's just inches for the Tigers. And it looks like he got it.
Taking Cobb on a keeper over the center.
Yeah, like you said earlier, that will bring a first down. But
on that play, just barely, is their right guard Wes Hall. On that play, just barely, is their right guard Wes Hall had to come out for a play because his helmet is off. As Orem Tigers take a timeout, they lead 23-21. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Tigers lead 23-21 after a couple, an interception and then a safety. Skavana sends Curtis in motion and he'll go that side, and there's Akana. He gets stuffed down. Eli Mwaga, the running back and safety for the Golden Eagles.
Pass complete to Kawe Akana, but well done.
A great read right there from Mwaga. If he's not on offense, he's on defense making plays. And that was a big play right there, getting a loss of around 4 yards. Big play, and that'll bring up 2nd and 14.
Yeah, a lot of respect to these players that can play both ways. It gets tiring out there. Running back and forth as the Tigers have a 2nd and 15 on the 35-yard line. Kavana gets set up with some up-tempo. Fires downfield, and it's Akana wide open, and he strounds in. Touchdown, Tigers!
What a play right there from Akana. His 3rd touchdown of the night. Let's look at that replay right there. Sees Akana, one of the best receivers in the state, open downfield. A great ball, puts it right on the money, and just gets into the end zone for a hat trick of touchdowns. 3rd touchdown, and if they make this PAT, that is a 2-possession game right there for Orem. What a swing of events.
An official's timeout for
yeah, swing of events indeed. Akana, the 3-star receiver, adds to its large amount of 10 touchdowns on the season. Now he's at 13. Got scared by the fireworks. 29-21. Orem leads. Number 51, Micah Suwafale, went down. The senior center for the Tigers, but he is up. How about the Tigers with 22 unanswered points in the third quarter?
They might make it 23 right here on this PAT.
And Akana puts it through.
And the kick from Akana is good.
Can always count on him to knock the PAT down. 21-30, Tigers lead.
In style, in a great fitting suit from Mr. Mac. We feature quality designer brands like Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, and Talia, with styles to suit every man and every occasion. We ensure a perfect fit, offering fast, free alterations by expert tailors at all 9 Mr. Mac stores. Arrive in style with Mr. Mac, serving Utah for over 50 years.
Nickelmania on State Street in Orem and Alpine Credit Union.
Akana getting ready to send it to the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. 23 unanswered points for the Tigers. They have looked like their normal selves in the second half. Akana will send it as it rolls into the back of the end zone.
The kick from Akana into the end zone for the touchback.
Mason Jensen and this Golden Eagles offense got to get something going with a turnover, a safety, a punt on the last 3 drives. Got to give the ball to their playmakers and Derek Morehouse and Mwaga.
Yeah, and they had plays that last possession where
Carson Jensen gives it to Mwaga. He's loose. He's in the open field and inside plus territory. Finally, the Golden Eagles able to get it going in the run game. His flags fly on the far side.
What a play right there from Mwaga. Let's look at that replay right there. Little handoff right there from Jensen. Able to get around, get to the edge, see some space.
43-yard line.
And ends up getting tackled around the 42-yard line. That's a big play right there. There's the big play they needed. They're looking to hold on to that and create more plays like that.
Space is the Orem Tigers doing a great job in the run game this week, considering the 600 total yards of offense they allowed to Skyview last week.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Maple Mountain, 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
We got an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles after the play. That brings them back 15 yards. Got in a scuffle with Guahe Akana after the play. As Mason Jensen takes the snap, looks left, fires left, and Brooks Ross unable to come down with it. Incomplete.
Jensen today, he's had some great plays, but some of these plays he's really underthrown or overthrown these receivers. Like on that interception from a few drives ago, underthrows it right to Riker Mickelson. Ends up being a costly turnover. Ended up not mattering on that drive, but that defense did end up getting a safety and getting a touchdown on that possession after.
Costly turnovers have been the story tonight. Jensen takes the snap on 2nd and 10. Misfires, looking for Sawyer Leifson. It's getting loud here in Orem. 3rd and 10 from the 40. Jensen rolls out right, looking for Morehouse, and it's out of reach. A 3-and-out for the Tigers. Momentum has completely shifted in the 3rd quarter. Four straight drives for the Maple Mountain. Golden Eagles unable to cross the 50. And with a safety and interception, bring the Tigers back into this game. As Leifson, low punt. It will trickle down inside the 25-yard line. As the Orem Tigers will take over at their own 25. Kavana on the outside, who is split out to the right. Trips right and single to his left. As Kavana takes the snap, gives it to Youngie, who gets tracked down, and that's a 5-yard loss for the Tigers.
Loss of 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, like you said, even though they're winning, they will not be taking their foot off the gas pedal. They will keep on going, trying to run up the scoreboard, trying to get as comfortable as the lead as they can.
Play fake to Youngie, and that's sacked, and the ball comes loose. A huge play for the Golden Eagles. Is this momentum starting to shift? And it was Uhila Wolfgram. We haven't mentioned his name a lot tonight. He is a freshman with 5 sacks on the year. 2nd in the state. Uhila Wolfgram definitely making an impact on that 2nd and long. It's 30-21. End of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back after this.
Their own 35 if they want to pick up the 1st down.
Imagine they give it to Youngie. They go to Riker Mickelson, who gets the carry. He is that senior linebacker who's been huge for them tonight.
Riker Mickelson on the carry.
Can't get anywhere on the carry. So we have a 4th and 20. The punt team trots out.
Interesting play call right there. Instead of giving it to their star running back, they give it to the senior linebacker, Riker Mickelson. Ends up getting a minimal gain of around 2 yards, and that'll bring up around a 4th and 18 there for Orem.
Akana sends a high punt that bounces near the 52-yard line and is downed at the 45. Carson Jensen is replaced by number 10, Josh Hofer, for the Eagles as he pitches it out to Mwaga, who was rattled down for a loss of 2. But interesting choice here for the Golden Eagles, going with Josh Hofer, who hasn't taken a snap all year. And Carson Jensen has led this offense, this team, to a 6-0 record. Not sure if Jensen's hurt.
2-yard loss on the play. 2nd down.
But Hofer leads his team, his offense, onto the field for this drive. Hofer back to pass. He's got Brooks Ross, finally able to get the pass game going as Ross getting into plus territory. Looks like he's going to be short for a 3rd. Ross
quarterback Jensen, Mason Jensen, bring on quarterback. Has looked not bad so far.
Not a bad showing from Hofer as he goes left on the bubble screen to Morehouse. And a great play by Akana on the tackle. Yeah, Mason Jensen, I'm trying to look for him on the sidelines. I did spot him. He isn't hurt. So it looks like Callan Hall, former BYU running back, coach for the Golden Eagles, is going with Hofer in the fourth quarter. They were able to get a first down, unable to do that in this second half. So Hofer getting them a different look. Takes the snap, and he barely gets it over Riker Mickelson. Incomplete. That looked like it was going back for 6.
Yeah, if he caught that, Riker Mickelson already has an interception on the day. If he got his second one, that looked like
trying to bounce, trying to get the edge. Beautiful block from Akana, but he's going to get flagged for that. Can't get away with that in football these days.
Youngie on the carry. Stop for a loss by the Golden Eagles, number 34, Evan Hicks.
Yeah, as this clock keeps ticking down, this looks more and more like an Orem victory. They've been able to be good with the ball, not having any turnovers in the second half. Sorry, they have had a turnover in the second half with the pick towards the beginning, but since that, they've been really good with the ball, been able to capitalize, and they've been able to score.
Personal foul, blindside block, offense, 15 yards from the end of the run. Repeat first down.
Yeah, we used to see those hits a lot back in the day. The blindside block. And Akana gets flagged for it. Be a 15-yard penalty, unfortunately, for the Tigers. 5:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. But this Golden Eagles offense has been stagnant. Haven't been able to get anything going. And that's fortunate for the Tigers defense, who allowed 600 total yards and 60 points to a Skyview team who doesn't put up that many points, as they have came out and showed out here tonight, definitely proving us that they are one of the best defenses in the state.
First down and 25 for the Tigers.
First and 25 for the Tigers. Almost an insurmountable yards to gain as Youngie gets the call. Weaving through tacklers, and we got another flag. It'll probably bring it back to a first and 35 from a hold.
Carry, but there is a penalty flag on the play as well.
Orem Tigers offense with over 200 total yards in the second half.
Number 4, 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Looking alive in the second half with those second half adjustments.
Now spotted at the
First and 35 for the Tigers.
First down and 35 yards for the...
First and 35 has definitely been one of the biggest I've seen this year. He gives it to Youngie, who's going nowhere. And this Golden Eagles defense, obviously, knowing they're coming out with a run. 2-score game. The Tigers just trying to milk the clock as we come down to 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. A lot of yards to gain for the Tigers on second down. They will throw it out to Akana. Weaving through tacklers. And he's dragged down by number 1, Maddox Saby. We haven't called his name a lot tonight. He has 3 interceptions on the year. Just tied for first in the state. He's been matched up against Akana most of the day. But Akana having a field day with over 150 yards today and 3 touchdowns. Not a lot of people can stop this 3-star recruit. Third and very long for the Tigers. Kavana is flushed out right. Ayongi trying to stay in bounds and will get tracked down near the 35-yard line as timeout called by the Golden Eagles.
Penalty flag on
Something I'd like to highlight that has been great from Kaana is his ability to read the pocket. He's been able to get outside the pocket whenever there's pressure. He's been able to find the open man. It's hard, though, when you have a 3rd and 17 right there. But he's been able to read the pocket well, including some runs of his own.
Offense. The penalty declined. 4th down. 71.
So a penalty on the offense declined, obviously to give him a 4th down, 4th and long. But yeah, Kavana is seeing the field on another level tonight. He usually does.
This timeout taken by the Golden Eagles.
Averaging 221. We'll take a break with 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Welcome back to Orem. Zakana set back to punt on their own 35-yard line. Timeout called by Orem.
Timeout on the field. This timeout taken by the Tigers. Their second timeout of the
But like we talked about, Kavana has done a great job today reading the pocket, like you talked about. He's thrown over 300 yards today, with most of them going to Akana, their star receiver. But Kavana is proving why so many schools have offered him, including an offer from BYU. It seems to be his top choice right now, the Cougars. And BYU coming off a big win last week against Kansas State, as they will play tomorrow morning as well against Baylor at Baylor. But they're going to go with Akana setting up to kick a field goal. This is going to be a 50-yarder.
54-yarder. This
54. This might break the high school record, as Muaga is going to go back to receive it if it's short. I don't blame them, but Akana's got a leg, and that will not get there. Barely missed. Interesting call there.
Barely short.
It's almost like if you punt it, they got 3 minutes to drive down the entire field. Now they're going to get the ball. The 40-yard line.
Yeah, only thing about if they go down the field and score, it's a 2-possession game. They need 2 scores here. Even a 2-point conversion would still have them down in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they go down and score and we see an onside kick.
Yeah, in desperate times, desperate measures for Carson Jensen, and there he is back onto the field. As Hofer tried one possession, got a first down, but wasn't able to get anything going, as they send the senior quarterback Mason Jensen back into the game. It's almost, you take him out of the game, and now you've thrown off the rhythm. You've thrown off his confidence. Not looking too good for the Golden Eagles, who are now at their 20-yard line, with 3 minutes left.
Riker Mickelson right there with the pass breakup.
They're sending a blitz. Jensen fires downfield. No flags on the play for PI. Number 19, the safety, Melosi Aloha. A lot of hands, a lot of contact, but no flag.
Looked like that should have been intercepted too. Hit off the hands of the safety right there. But that'll bring up a pretty crucial 3rd down and 10 for the Golden Eagles right here.
10 yards to go for the first down.
Yeah, definitely some length on those safeties for the Tigers. Malosi Ilawa, over 6'8" and Akana as well. We've said his name tonight. 6'5". Carson Jensen flushed out right away, trying to get something going. Fires downfield over Riker Mickelson, completes the catch. Dropped a dime in between the zones. In between the zone defense, finding Sawyer Leifson.
To number 15, Sawyer Leifson.
Huge gain
First down.
for the Golden Eagles as Carson Jensen is getting bounced off defenders, trying to find a way out, and goes nowhere. It's a loss of 10 for the Tigers.
Mason Jensen sacked by the Tigers.
What a way to get in the backfield. What a way to send a statement right there from Orem. Gets in the backfield. Looks like that'll be a sack of around...
It's about 15 yards.
It's a pretty big sack right there.
Biggest sack of the year.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 25, I want to say.
Yeah, Owen Penrod for the Tigers. A 6'2" junior, 215 pounds, was able to bring down Carson Jensen on that last play for a loss of 15 yards. Getting his first sack of the year. But a Tiger defense that has 11 sacks on the year.
Yeah, this Tiger defense, like you said, 11 sacks on the year. They've been great at showing pressure and sending the pressure tonight. Really making the quarterbacks feel uncomfortable, making them make some dicey throws, which have led to interceptions and turnovers.
Turnovers indeed. It's been a pretty sloppy half from the Golden Eagles. As Mason Jensen signals to Morehouse, but then unsignals. So he's got Leifson again. Drops the pass, forward pass, incomplete. Trying a bubble screen on 2nd and 26 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Those are those little plays that mean a lot. If he caught that, we're looking at maybe a 5-6 yard gain. Would have brought up 3rd and 18, but they've got 25 yards to go to get a new set of downs. This will be a tough play right here.
Yeah, tough play, and when you're in desperate measures against this Tigers defense, can shut you down easily with their length and athletic ability on that side of the ball. Final charge timeout for Orem Tigers. 2 minutes 30 to go. Tigers lead 30-21.
In style, in a great fitting suit from Mr. Mac. We feature quality designer brands like Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, and Talia, with styles to suit every man and every occasion. We ensure a perfect fit, offering fast, free alterations by expert tailors at all 9 Mr. Mac stores. Arrive in style with Mr. Mac, serving Utah for over 50 years.
Carson Jensen, 2 minutes 30 to go. 3rd and very long. The Tigers will rush 3. Jensen directing traffic, trying to get any yards he can. Gets it up to the line of scrimmage.
Mason Jensen on the carry, knocked out of bounds.
And he is rushed out of bounds for just an 8-yard gain. And this is most likely it for the Eagles if they aren't able to convert on this 4th down. 4th and 24 for the Golden Eagles. Turned into 3rd and 24, changed to 4th and 12 after the 8-yard run.
And they do only have 1 timeout to stop the clock, so like you said, this might be the last play for the Maple Mountain offense.
A team who looked like they had it in the first half. Rolls out left. And it's Brooks Ross on the catch, who comes down with it against the first down. Tremendous throw on the run from Carson Jensen. Up tempo for the Golden Eagles. Brooks Ross, a 12-yard gain. They go back to him. Gets out of bounds quickly to stop the clock.
Brooks Ross on the reception.
2 minutes, 3 seconds to go.
Gain of 5 on the play.
And in high school, there won't be a 2-minute timeout or a 2-minute warning. So the clock will continue to roll, but does stop after first down. So looking to move the chains one after the other on this drive. Trying to get in the end zone quickly. Jensen goes to Brooks Ross again.
Pass complete to Brooks Ross.
Pushed out of the 40-yard line.
4-yard gain. 3rd down and 1.
Orem defenders given a lot of cushion, which is very smart with 2 minutes left to go. But the Golden Eagles taking advantage of it, throwing those quick hitches. 2 in a row to Brooks Ross. 3 in a row to Brooks Ross, excuse me. As Carson Jensen takes the snap, the Tigers will rush 5. Go left, and it's caught. That's Max Stonebreaker on the corner route.
That pass complete to number 18, Max Stonebreaker.
Great connection, trying to find that zone inside that cover 2. Able to fit it perfectly as he connects with Max Stonebreaker on a 15-yard gain to give him the first down. Carson Jensen takes the snap. And there's encroachment on the defense. Not sure if that ref has a raspy voice or his mic's just cutting out. 1st and 5 for the Golden Eagles. Just under 2 minutes to go. They need a touchdown, they need a score, they need it quickly. Officials call for a timeout. Student section for Orem has definitely showed out tonight. Usually see most of the students start to exit. They get a big lead. These faithful students continue to stay seated to watch their Tigers hopefully get a win here on Friday night.
Yeah, this would be a pretty big win going forward since they got their first loss of the season last week to Skyview. This would be a big statement win right here against a tough team in Maple Mountain.
Yeah, and the ref signaling to the box, trying to get the play clock at 1:55. And 1st and 5. Carson Jensen trying to keep his Golden Eagles undefeated. Fires deep. Morehouse is open. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
And as soon as we think they're out, they come back with a big touchdown play right there. Let's look at that replay right there. Keeper open downfield and one-on-one coverage. Gives him a shot to go end up with the ball. A great pass and a great catch right there. And that will make it an interesting game. I think they will probably go for an onside kick after this.
Yeah,
this has gotten interesting.
Very interesting, and with one timeout, you assume they got to go for that onside kick to have any chance. As the PAT is good. Maple Mountain cutting into a lead after a 30-yard strike downfield as Jensen connects with Morehouse for a 30-yard touchdown. Fernando Banuelos out to most likely kick the onside kick as the Orem Tigers will bring out their hands team. This is going to be it for the Tigers with 1:49 to go. Just a 2-point deficit. They're down. They need a miracle here. Banuelos. Timeout called by the Golden Eagles.
Timeout on the field taken by the Golden Eagles.
Kellen Hall,
Final timeout of the
their head coach, obviously trying to just get them out, trying to see what the Orem Tigers receiving team, hands team, had set up for them. Here we go. Orem, Utah. Friday Night Lights. Tigers lead 30-28. And the Golden Eagles looking to stay undefeated. They need a miracle here tonight. Banuelos assessing the hands team. He's got a plethora of players on the right side. Bounces! Maple Mountain thinks they have it! The whole far side of the sideline signaling that they do. Waiting for the ref's signal. No signal yet. Both sidelines, all fans, and they have it! It is Maple Mountain ball with 1:45 to go. Oh, never mind, there's a flag, and now the refs have changed directions. We saw the Maple Mountain crowd get into it, and the sidelines, and now the Orem sidelines are saying that they have it. The ref signaled right, and then the ref signaled left, so and if that stays as called, the Orem Tigers will take over, and Maple Mountain, unfortunately, with just one timeout, aren't going to be able to stop the clock. But the refs are discussing as there is still laundry on the field. 2 flags.
What of a turn of events right there. You could see the Maple Mountain bench getting super hype, thinking that they got the ball back with a chance to take the lead. And then you see the Orem players running off the field with pure excitement, and the fans showed up.
We have 2 unsportsmanlike conduct by assistant coach, Maple Mountain. 30 yards will be assessed.
30-yard penalty for the Golden Eagles. The assistant coach, Kellen Hall, obviously not happy, as the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles looked like they had recovered that onside kick. Bounced off Riker Mickles' hands.
So after the penalties, the Tigers begin.
And the you can't do that chance raining down onto the field. 30-yard penalty. And now the Tigers take over, as they will most likely run out to see an onside kick. Unfortunately, wasn't successful. It looked like it was. As Cavana leads his offense back onto the field with 1:45 to go, up 2. Maple Mountain with 0 timeouts, it looks like. Zianga gets the call. Gain of 3 on the play.
And this will almost certainly take the clock down to zeros.
Second down.
Just around maybe 3 more plays from the Orem offense, and that'll be game. A big change of events right there in the second half for Orem, able to get the stops together and string the scores together.
Yeah, so unfortunate for the Golden Eagles. Looks like they had just a sliver of hope. Looked like they were going to maintain possession at the 50-yard line. As Ianga gets the call, patiently picking his way. A gain of 2 will bring up 3rd and 5. So 45 seconds and ticking down. The Golden Eagles can't do anything about it. 24 seconds on the play clock. So exciting. Friday Night Lights, it doesn't get any better than this. Under 7 seconds on the play clock. Cavana will snap it and take a knee. And that should do it for the Orem Tigers. A huge win. Knocking off undefeated Maple Mountain. As the Orem Tigers improve to 6-1. And the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles fall to 6-1. What a night. As the clock hits 0. Orem wins 30-28. We thank you for joining us. My name is Caleb, along with Scott Bishop and the rest of our crew. We say goodnight from Orem, Utah.